never forget who you are because you became a mom.
Right.
And that's one thing that, like, I hate that people will push. Like, no, you go harder. You put your superhero
Become
cape
a badder.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, badder.
Become
Exactly.
badder.
Yeah.
So
person.
it was just more so that, like, now I got a phone call after that, maybe like 6 months after that, and it was a random person in my DM, and they was just like, oh, we love what we're seeing, and we want you to be in this reality show. They didn't say it was Black Ink. They didn't say anything. They was like, we're gonna do a Skype.
Right.
I did the Skype. They asked me a couple of questions. I'm still not knowing what show it is. They making it seem like it's a brand new show.
Right.
Come to find out, it's Black Ink.
It's Black Ink.
So I go, and that was a whole nother thing.
So that was my good friend Rashid. What's up, Rashid?
I love him. No, out of everyone, that was the one person I'm talking about. He used to come. He used to pray with me. He used to, like, he came to my shows 2 years before. So he already was like a fan of mine.
Right.
So he used to be like, that's all you're missing. You're just missing the people knowing who you are, knowing your story. You're not giving your story to no one. You're just rapping.
Right.
You're just being like everyone else, and okay, she's good. She's pretty.
Well, that's what I was going to say, because after all of that, Love and Hip Hop, we were on Math Show together.
Right.
I never knew you had a kid.
A lot of people don't. And it's not that I hire her. I post her sometimes. Right. I'm just not on it so much, because I remember when I first had her, people was walking up to me and they'd be like, her name is Milan. Mm-hmm. So they'd be like, hey, Milan. And I'm like, hold on. Mm-hmm. Like, why y'all talking to my kid? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not Beyonce yet. Like, why? So that started scaring me.
That's my daughter's middle name. Really? Kiana Milan. Yep.
Yeah, my daughter's Milan Aliyah.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. So she is how old now?
12.
Wow. So all that time, I never knew you had a kid. Mm-hmm. So when we had this first conversation, I'm like, you got a kid?
Yeah.
I said, I never knew that. See?
Yeah.
And how has that been, just as a mother, with the career that you've had?
It get hard sometimes.
Right.
But it's fun. So it's times that, like, every year up to, like, she was maybe 8 years old, we go to Disney. Mm-hmm. We go to Disney World. And I'm always getting, like, a booking in Tampa, in Orlando. So I would go and we'd celebrate her birthday, and then I would get in an Uber to Tampa.
Wow.
And I do, like, my last one is, free Casanova. My last booking was when Casanova was home. We did something there. And then I had to think, to this day, I'm like, I never really been on a vacation. Like, every time I was either with my daughter, and if we was, like, literally one day we're chill, but the next day I'm going to work. Either I'm in the room writing, or I'm going to a booking, or I'm going to a studio session because I'm telling people I'm in town. So I was like, that's the part that gets hard, because I have to learn to separate Tatia and Sig Da Trig. And I haven't learned that 100% yet.
So, and what year was your daughter born?
2013.
So 2013. And what were you doing at that time?
2013, I was just kind of, well, actually 2011 is the first time that my music started really coming out. Drewski just played me on Hot 97. He just, I think, got on radio. He started playing me on Hot 97. A lot of people started noticing me. Too Short put me under the wing. So I went to South by Southwest. I performed for The Roots. I performed for Budweiser, Pimp C. They did like a Pimp C tribute, not Pimp C. Rest in peace, Pimp C. But, a lot of people started paying attention to me because I had low followers and nobody was understanding who is this girl that these A-list people is around and talking about.
Right.
But she got like 20 views on YouTube. She got 3 likes.
Right.
She has 2,000 followers. Like, who is that? She can't be popping because, you know what I'm saying? But then you have these people with 2 million followers. They can't even sell out a show like me. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm throwing my own show, me being a headliner, and I'm putting people on my platform. I call it Siggy and Friends.
Right.
And I'm selling out. And then there's people that have 2 million followers, and they're coming with their group. They're coming with 20 people.
Right.
That makes it look like it's a bunch of people. But then when they leave, the crowd leave. Mm-hmm. So it was just like, what? It makes people intrigued about me, because it'd be like, something's missing. Something's not right, obviously, because you're supposed to have these followers. You're supposed to have these likes. You're supposed to have this to be considered here. But you don't got that. You're still here. I'm still respected by the grace. I'm still like, people still intrigued, and people still want to get to know who I am. So it's like, the hard part with that is just kind of like, again, separating Tatia and Sig Da Trig. Because when I take my daughter to school in the morning, that's very important for me. It was very important that, like, I didn't have a nanny. That I would love that. You know what I'm saying, with certain stuff. But it was important for me not to have a nanny and actually, like, grow. My daughter could grow with me and show, like, this is a job. This is not a hobby. This is not something like I want everyone, look what I do. No, this is my job. I wake up. We have a schedule with being in the entertainment business. People just think like it's fun. No, this is my job. I have to go out. I have to be in front of people. I have to make music. I have to not sleep. But at the same time, I still can't use that and be like, oh, mommy, I came in from the studio at 4 a.m. Let your dad take you to school. Or like, no, I'm still getting up. I'm making her breakfast. I'm talking to her. Listen, you're going to have days that you're not going to be able to sleep. You have a conversation with my daughter from how I braille her up. Like, I'm chat GBT to her. Like, that's my robot, for real. Like, so when you talk to her, people forget she's 12. They'll be like, yo, I thought she was like 20. So I forgot for a minute that because I trained my daughter a certain way. She's not grown. You're still going to see she's a kid, but she's also very, like, up to date, and she knows what I'm doing. She's not going to be lost of, where's my mom at? What's she doing? I teach my daughter that, like, it's okay to be a woman and be sexy because, of course, there's pictures I take sometimes. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't want it to be that she'll look and she'll be like, oh, my God, my mom's doing this. Well, do you look at Victoria's Secret models like that? Yeah. Do you look at, like, it's a certain way of posture. It's a certain way of pushing yourself that you can switch slutty and sexy. So that's what I like teach her.
To MILF or not to MILF?
Yeah.
I know. And you're always going to choose?
To MILF.
I know, right? Like, let them
yes,
know.
And ladies, please, this is very important. And I'm sure, like, you guys push this to being moms. Just because you a mom doesn't change who you are.
Yes.
You don't have to stop. You know, men especially, they push, you're a mom. You can't do that. You're a mom.
Keep
you
going.
can't do that.
Keep going.
We needed
Keep
her.
going.
You're
Keep
still
going.
sexy being a mom. You just pushed another you out. That's it. Like, you don't have to change up who you are. Okay, certain things you're gonna know, but it's like never forget who you are because you became a mom,
right?
And that's one thing that, like, I hate that people will push, like, no, you go harder. You put your superhero cape on. Yeah, badder, exactly.
Badder.
Yeah.
Put
I mean,
the
I'm just still at this, shock of, I'm like, Sig, you're a mom?
I know.
I never knew that, right? But sometimes you don't let people into your story.
Yeah.
So this is the first, like, I'm listening because I haven't heard all of this from you. Like, I just didn't know all this stuff. So you're very layered, but you kind of keep that private side, right? Like that whole personal life. Are you still with your daughter's father? She answered before I.
Right?
Yo, let me tell you something.
No.
She saw where that was
Cut
going.
the show, cut the tape. Not with him.
Question. No.
No. Skirt.
No, but he's okay. So
is he a good dad?
He's a good dad.
Yeah.
My daughter father is one of my best friends.
Okay.
Love that.
I would say that he gets oh my God, he gets on my nerves crazy, right? But he's one of my best friends. Whoever he's dating out there, you don't have to worry about me. Don't worry. This is a PSA. You don't have to worry about me.
I just want him to be a dad.
Yeah, that's it. And he's doing great with that, So but me and him didn't work out as a relationship. I always said that he was like a great dad. He'd probably be a great husband. I prepped him very well. I cooked him up very well.
Wait.
But you know how
PSA to whoever's listening out there.
Yeah. I did that.
But she threw in, she added a little.
I did that.
She put a little sauce.
No, I did. I mean, I was
like,
with him for 11 years.
I did that.
She said, yo,
I did that.
You can have this one.
Yeah.
I got this one for you. Here you go.
Yeah,
But that works in the reverse because sometimes I want people to know, disclaimer, that is not my work. That person is not a learner. They do not listen. They are a baby who do not. That is not my work. I did not cook that up. That dish is not mine. That is not my recipe. I tried.
Yeah. No, but he's a good dad. He's a good person. He wasn't a good partner for me.
Right.
Wasn't a match.
It wasn't a match. That's it. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
so it's like, I used to always tell him he used to hate this. Like the last 2 years, I kind of figured like, because this is another thing. I was engaged for 6 years. I never planned a wedding. Who does that?
I do.
Yeah.
You do that.
It took me a long time to get married after I got engaged.
See? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I thought I was crazy or mean or
Do you believe if it takes that long that something subconsciously, you know, it's not happening? Because when you want to get married,
you rushing.
Yeah, you trying to get
rushing.
I got my dress. Bring the dick to the room. Let's get it going.
I didn't even start looking for a dress. That's supposed to be the most happiest time.
Yep.
My friends, my family was calling me more like, when are we gonna go back? And I'm like, I gotta work. It's okay. We'll get to that. How do you get to your wedding?
So the engagement was after your daughter's father, and you were in that relationship.
No. The engagement was my daughter's father.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, there was So what happened? My daughter turned 6 years old. Let me tell you, my daughter's an Aries, so she's literally a mini me, right? I'm a Leo, so we're like fire sign.
Wow.
So she we did this big party for her. She planned it. We got like chips with her face on it. It was just like this big party, right? And I don't know if y'all familiar with Lish 2 Times. She was actually there. She's a blogger also and an artist. And me and him is not together. I'm dating someone at the time. I've been telling him, and you know how like when you when you like just get off of something, they be like, nigga, they not. I'm not listening to what you saying.
Right.
Like he's not paying me no mind with me saying, and I'm thinking like I'm about to make this guy my man. Right. So while we get to the birthday party, and I lied to you, we was arguing about something about plates, something to run to the supermarket. It was very light. I go to the supermarket, come back, and next thing you know, everyone's running to me like, "Oh, we need you to go near the clown and like we had some clowns and stuff come."
Right.
So they like, "We need you to go." So I'm like, "Why? I could just stay right here, let the kids go." They like, "No, we need you to go." So I go over there. Mind you, my mother's not inside. My brother's outside. Like, no, it wasn't even set up how it was supposed to be set up. And next thing you know, I turned to the right and he was on his knee proposing to me. So I'm so confused because we're not together.
Right.
So I'm just like, and it's a bunch of people with their cameras out.
So you had
everything.
to say yes.
And that's what everyone keeps saying. Like, you could have said no. And it's like, nah, I can't embarrass him like that.
Right.
Like,
that's honorable.
Tahiri embarrassed Joe Buttons in front of all cast and crew and everybody in New York in Times Square.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm just saying, like, you have that choice.
You do have that choice. But like my daughter was right there.
I feel
my daughter was right there. So let me tell you how crazy this was.
I love you so much. Let's talk about this later.
Right.
Yeah, no. I feel you.
Yeah.
Like no, that would have been wrong to say that.
Really?
That's an embarrassment.
It was
You know what?
Everyone had their
I believe you though. Don't listen to me because I'm in a different part of my life where I'm just rogue. I'm like the lore. What the kids say? Like the aura and the lore. I'm just in my lore right now. I would have probably did what you did.
Because the thing is,
but right now I'm like, be a demon.
Deal with it. No, don't be. Because she's thinking in her mind, maybe I could deal with this later. Let me not make this. That would have been bad.
Yeah, that would have been so bad.
But I feel like the flip,
he probably would have never, ever thought to propose. Not even me. He's got to always mess with me. I'm his daughter's mother. Mm-hmm. But he probably would have never went there with another woman again because of me.
That's why she said.
So that's how I was
I did this for y'all.
Yeah.
Like I got him ready.
She said that, y'all. She said y'all.
Well, hold that thought. Because now it's getting juicy, but we need to take a quick
break. All right, y'all. Keep it locked.